Hello, family. As you know, I started retightening my hair yesterday, and yesterday I did 3 hours, okay, and then very late in the night because I had some work to do online. I started around 11, and I did 2 hours, okay. Those are 5 hours, and this is how far I did. As you can see, the entire of this part is all finished. In fact, I would have finished all the way to the front, but I had to leave this part, this bunch, so that I can finish this morning because today is Sunday and I have to go to church. So I want to do this part so that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, this is the pin I use to retighten my hair. Hope you can see. This is the pin I use. It's the safety pin. I've only modified it, and I have a story for this pin. Okay, I'll make a video for this pin if you'd like to know more about this pin. Okay, and how it came to be, because when you have a problem, you get creative because you have to look for you have to solve a problem. Okay, now I was somewhere in the middle of somewhere, and I had to look for a solution because I had locks, the thick locks I told you, and I had to retighten them. I did not have wax. I could not access any, loctician. I could not access any salon. And I have a story for you for that video. Tell me if you'd like to me to do the video for you. Okay, so this is the pin I use. And let us talk. Let me do the hair, the retightening as we talk. Okay, this is the lotion I use, and I would recommend it. It's very cool with my skin, as you can see, right? Yeah, it's very cool for my skin. You can try it out if you have dry skin, right? Yeah, this is the lotion. Can you see it? Hey, yeah. Okay, now I was talking about retightening, and as you know, retightening our hair is not hard. If you've done your hair, if you've been doing your retightening, it's not a hard task. You only have to be determined and committed. Those are the values for you to do your own hair. Okay, you have to be committed and determined to do it. Okay, yeah. So this is how I retighten my hair, and I do it very fast, especially when I'm able to do it at my own angle. Now I want you people to see what I'm doing. So I'm leaning very much on my left, which is harder for me, but I will try and do it so that you can see what I normally tell you about, what I normally talk about, right? Yeah. So when retightening your hair, this we call this interlocking, right? Some people use wax, especially the people with the thick locks. They use wax. Some do the interlocking. And what we mean by interlocking is you do the retightening in all angles. Okay? You don't do it in one angle. And why do we avoid that? Because when you do the retightening in a single point, like twice, right, without changing the angle, what will happen is you leave a gap in that lock, and that will disfigure your locks. They will look bad, they will not look pleasing and all that. Okay, now what I do in the front part, I try to gather the hairs that I have a lot of baby hair because I had lost a lot of hair in the front part. So what I do is I try to incorporate the little hairs that I have, I join them together with the locks around the front part, around the hairline. Okay, yeah. So I recommend this pin because if you can access the interlocking tool, it's okay, right? And in some areas, that pin is around that interlocking tool is around $8, $8 to $10, if I'm not wrong. You can tell me in the comment section how much it is sold in your area. Yeah, that is one option. Now, if you don't have access to that pin, let's say you are in a very remote area and your retightening is due and you love your locks. So you have to look for options and solutions. Now, that is when this pin comes in. Okay? Yeah. So you do this pin, you buy this pin. This pin is very cheap. Okay. Like for me, I bought a bunch. So I have them in the house. I prefer this small pin. There's a smaller pin than this one, but according to my experience, this is the right size because it does not, it does not get very small that you try to look for it everywhere. And it is okay when retightening. It does not stress you, right? So I prefer this one. And the reason I use this pin is because my scalp, as I have told you in my previous videos, my scalp is very sensitive. So every time I do retightening, my scalp tends to be very tender and I feel a lot of pain. Yeah, I've told you this story before that when I used to go to a salon to plait my hair in any style, I had to take painkillers because the pain was unbearable. So my scalp is very sensitive. Now, if your scalp is like mine, or if you have those those recurring inching on your scalp after retightening, like me, every time I do retightening, if I tighten my hair, if my scalp goes through some stress of being retightened very tight, what happens is my hair, my scalp will definitely get itchy. And you know what comes with inching? When you inch, you scrub your scalp. What happens is your scalp gets sore and you lose hair, definitely. I am through. I am through my family, as you can see. Okay, let's undo the hair now very fast because I want to prepare to go to church and I want us to see the end results. Okay, the entire head is done now, as you can see, right? So let me undo the hair. There you go. My sisters and my brothers, can you see? Everything is neat. My hair has been retightened now. So it's never that serious. You can do it in 3 days. If you're very busy scheduled, you can do 2 hours each day and your hair is retightened all through. Can you see? Yeah. And I'm happy that it's done. And after it's done, now what I can't do is I can't oil my hair because I told you I don't oil my hair regularly because of the inching. And so what I'll do right now is only oiling my hairline. And please don't pressure yourself. Do your hair according to the hours that you have. If you don't have hours, go to a practitioner, go to a salon, and please For me, I normally wash my hair before I retighten. So it's fair because now my hair is clean and retightened at the same time, right? And that's all I had for today. This is my first tutorial, so if it's not perfect, please bear with me. My next tutorial will be, improved. Okay? I love you all. Please click that subscribe button. Please like my video and talk to me. Tell me everything you need to know. Tell me your experiences. Tell me if my video is relatable. Okay? I love you and have a safe Sunday. If today is Sunday, wherever you are.